Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Another house looks just like the last house.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
All right, so now he's talking about some water heater cheese.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
Whew.
But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Okay, my controller just vibrated.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Oh, look at
You can
this.
still catch them.
And that's that same cheese. You win a trip and your house gets burned down. That's tough. Oh, there he is. Get him.
Stop!
Oh!
LAPD!
See,
We've got an idea.
Tackle that man.
Stop right there.
Wow. I'm button mashing, but it went away. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Get him. Chase him down. Get those knees up. Got him leaning. What a tackle.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Uh-oh.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You light this fire, Herbert.
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
He's lucky that he still has a job. He really wants this case, doesn't he? Interesting little photo or prop thing in the front.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Let's see what we got. Okay, so the Steffens family's right here. Family of 5 by flying boat. And then Sawyer, family of 4, flying boat to Catalina Island. Okay, and then
Here they are. Steffens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
all right, and now we're gonna go ahead and ask this man some questions.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
All right, so far he's looking straight ahead. Maybe he's got good posture. He's not panicking. Maybe, just maybe, he's telling the truth. Let's wait a little bit longer just to see. He's not really blinking. Normally they blink a lot. I mean, he's blinking a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe he is telling the truth. And we'll go ahead and just see what it says. Oh, the servers are down today. So we're not going to be able to get that help, that assistance if we need it today with them servers going burgers. All right, I guess first question, innocent enough. Let's go good cop here. He's not giving us a reason to go bad cop. So we'll do that.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Promotional travel contest. What is he going to say about this?
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
If you're a lucky guy, you get your name pulled out. And there we go. See that? See that? He looked... The first question, he was confident. Now he looks confused. He looks... Yeah, he knows that there's some type of scheme going on here. There's some type of... I don't think we have any evidence to ask, though. Let's just check. Because what do we have? We have service by Ryan. Matthew Ryan. We got the ticket. It doesn't... It just says, nothing. So I don't think we... For leaflet campaign and competition. So he's got to give us something. We're just going to go bad cop. Because we don't have anything to accuse him with. But clearly... He is not telling us the truth, so this should be fun. He's looking very sus. Accuse him, he burnt that house down, cuz. Nah, I don't think a sales rep, right, is gonna burn down a house. Like that's not in your... That's not a part of your job description, and you're not gonna get any money for doing that. I mean, at least I hope not. So let's just see what he says.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
All right, so they told him who the winner was.
Wheel.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Who's behind it? Who are we arresting?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Interesting. All right, we got a bunch of clues there. I didn't get to read it because I was looking.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
That's the lemon.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Uh-oh. We got to work out a chain of events. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 different things that we have to do here. So, select a position. Oh, okay, so we got to do that. I see what we're doing. Okay, we're building this. Now I understand what's going on here. Okay, so that's the piece that we're building on, but these pieces...
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, actually, I guess that's right. Look at that. I was just moving that to the side. Okay, so that regulator's over there. So maybe this is going to go like that. All right, because that kind of looks good. All right, I guess we'll just try it.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's going to ignite.
All right, I guess that's right. And then, oh, wait a second. Now, okay, now I can take this and I put this like so.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Pull the lever on the left.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
All right, well, the chat is funny. I should have paid attention in science class.
Can you drive to this one?
We got it now.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
And no, I didn't check out any secret cars just yet, because apparently you have to go there whenever you want to use them. They don't just spawn. Like back in these games, they didn't have the ability to like pick your car and call it, right? This game was too old for that. So that's why I haven't done any of that yet. All right, so we got to go ahead and find out what's going on here.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
The women don't find you handsome?
When I first came in here, I felt... Okay, here we go.
That case with the lady cut up like the Dahlia.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
So there's no music, but that did shake. So I wonder if we're supposed to look for stuff?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So is that man telling the truth? He's 52 years old, the manager. You know, maybe he is telling the truth. Who knows? Maybe he knows this stuff. Let's find out.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
All right, he doesn't think there's anything wrong with the design. He didn't quite answer that question the way that we wanted to, though. So yeah, he's trying to remain calm. Look at him, but you can see that he's you know, his cheeks, right? He's doing a little bit of something here. Right? The mouth, there's too much action going on over here. He's worried about something. So he's probably lying. He's lying, baby. I think we got to go get him. But I don't think we have anything to use against him necessarily. So we'll just say it's a bad cop. We'll bad cop him.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Whoo! Heater service history. Okay, so we do have a faulty product because we noticed that they had a lot of, right? They had a lot of, well, actually, maybe it was just year per year, but it was the same guy going back though. So interesting. What are we looking at here? Let's take a look. Service by Ryan. And then we have heater service by Varley. Matthew Ryan and Renegald Varley. Factory manager testifies to the ease of pressure tampering. But he also just said that, you know, they're using budget. Oh, man, they can't keep up with the demand. All right, let's go ahead and see what he says, though.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
All right, sure, of course they are. And he looks hella worried. Look at that shape. He's very worried. Okay, so that might have been a lob pass right there. The fact that he just asked about are they regulated or are they licensed, whatever, right? And then he said, sure they are. So that might be an accuse. Because when he gets suspicious, right? When he gets specific like that, that means he wants us to accuse the man. So we might have to pack him up. All right, let's go ahead and pack him up.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Ooh, see that? He throws the lob right back. He says, name one of the guys. So we've got the Ryan guy. Now the question is, which guy do we have to use? It's tough, because what if one of them is good and one of them's not? Or maybe they're both bad because both of the houses burned down. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Uh-oh. Should we use Varley or should we use Ryan? I think I might go with Ryan since it's the first one. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I don't know which one is we should go with. Let's look at the picture. Picture looks the same. The text is the same, 4 lines. This one is also 4 lines. Picture looks the same. So hopefully it doesn't matter and either one of these guys will. But you never know. All right, let's pick. We'll pick Ryan.
We could do this some other time if you're not feeling well.
We're going to pick Ryan. Ryan sold?
What about Matthew Ryan?
You know about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
Yeah, we don't know. There's so many.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Wow, he's really going to call in and ask about that many names? Sheesh! All right, where is the phone? It says the phone is right here. Oh, it's right here on the desk.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
This town's dangerous.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasic. Desperate times indeed.
So the two guys, the Ryan and the Varley, they're wanted for like murder or something. The first guy, I think it said Clemens or something.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
So no warrant is needed. Look at that cheese. We're breaking the law.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Stick around, cuz. All right, here goes Walter. And he's got...
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Oh, wait a second. Actually, investigate that further. Uh-oh. Open that back up, cuz. My bad. All right, let's investigate further. See what he's going to see. Are we really supposed to read that? Because that's actually really tiny, that text. Look at that cheese. Yeah, maybe we're not supposed to actually read that. So he took a look. And he closes it. Okay. Here goes Matthew Ryan, and Matthew Ryan has that thing too.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
And this one they want us to do further as well. That's, again...
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Yeah, that's way too tiny to read. I mean, I guess you could edit it and be able to see what that is, but we ain't got time for that. And then what's this? Oh, just a little tool, you know?
Don't think this is anything.
All right, we'll set that back down. Anything up, down? Can I go up, down? I guess I cannot. And I guess the last guy's somewhere over here. It's vibrating again. And...
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
That looks exactly like what we just saw when we were putting that thing together, though, not gonna lie. And then we've got, I guess that's it.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Yeah, go ahead and do your work, but obviously these guys are guilty.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Look at the feet. Oh, it's a perfect placement. That is the best free throw line dunk yet. I'm not on the line. That was beautiful. Off vert, no dribble, just caught it and went. Just caught it and let it fly.